Hello, it's a great pleasure to be joining you today. Thank you so much for inviting me to be one of your guests of honor for this wonderful series on education and on the knowledge tree. I'd like to quickly introduce myself. My name is Nancy Abdelhadi, and I'm an Egyptian, but I'm also an American. I currently live in Cairo, Egypt. As you know, Egypt is famous for a couple of things, but many include ancient Egyptian artifacts like the pyramids and the Sphinx, as well as different temples in Luxor. It's a great honor and pleasure again to be with you, and I would like to really say that this topic, the knowledge tree, is such an important topic. If I can just add something, I'd like to say that I was myself personally influenced by the concept of the knowledge tree in the sense of understanding what I'm good at and how I can add value, not just to myself, to my family, my community, and to the whole world, but in general to a specific topic or a specific, subject. So I thought about and I wanted to give you guys some examples from my life of how the knowledge tree has helped me. In deciding what we want to do or who we want to be as adults, it's not an easy thing because we are exposed to many different subjects and many different amazing things, and it gives us different opportunities to decide whether we want to go into the medical field, if we want to go into engineering, or even something like we want to become a writer or even a photographer. So how do we decide how we can really, add value, and how can we decide what we would really like to see ourselves doing for the rest of our lives or a good portion of our lives? The best way to do that is to see what do I enjoy and what am I good at. And in the way the knowledge tree comes in is if I pick a subject of something that I like, that I enjoy, and how do I develop my expertise and my knowledge of that subject or that topic? How do I also develop my professionalism and how am I able to explain to other people about this topic? So this topic or this example of Elon Musk has been used a lot because he talks a little bit about something similar to the knowledge tree. And I'll use him again as an example only because he's a pretty easy example, since we know that he has come a long way in terms of innovation and his technology in terms of electric cars, and how he's brought something completely unique, but a lot of people would agree is quite important. When you think about the knowledge tree, you think about if a real tree in the sense of, the trunk, and you think of the branches, and you think of the leaves, and you even think of the roots. So thinking about a tree physically, when you talk about any subject, like in the case of Elon Musk, the subject of electronic cars, you look at the fact that he had developed his foundation or his knowledge of the subject, which again is connected to why. Why should I invent an electronic car? Why is that important? So looking at the idea of the environment and looking at the idea of fossil fuels and how they affect our society. And we see that, yes, so we can agree that there is a need for products and developing in the future products that will help reduce and eventually completely end our dependence on fossil fuels or those things that affect our environment negatively. And in the same time, when we think about innovation, we think about things that make people's lives easier. We think about things that help not just society, but also help other young minds to come up with even better and more innovative ideas. So we learn from the ideas that exist. Again, with the knowledge tree, it's important not only to ask why. Why do I like this subject? Why do I want to innovate a product that will help the environment? Why is this important for myself, for society? But it's important to understand the foundation, understand that product or that subject well enough, not only for yourself and to develop from it, but also to be able to explain to other people. If you can explain to other people, then you have a good idea and a good understanding and knowledge of the topic or the subject that you are interested in. I don't want to talk too much about this. I just want to say thank you so much. And if I can just give you a quick word of motivation or inspiration, I should say, I would say follow your dream. It's good to do things that you enjoy and that you are good at, but it's important to really love what you do. And if you can dream it, you can do it. And be passionate about everything you do. And I wish you the best of luck. And it's a great honor to virtually meet you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.